Hey, good afternoon. Oh my gosh, welcome. I can't believe we're here already. It's Friday afternoon / evening. We have game 1 of a best of 3 series for Link to the Past Randomizer League Season 7 Finals. I can't believe we've gone here all this way. We have 2 Titan teams. Usedbow, which is represented by Jem and Mike on the right-hand side, facing off versus the runners-up from last year, Season 6, Tam's Triple Potatoepouch Mayhem, represented in this case by the lane and Magno, Broker sitting on the sideline. Waiting for game 1 to happen. This 80 KDB, I cannot wait for the series. I am, of course, joined by the other teammate of Usedbow, Telethar. Welcome. How are you feeling?
Tired, but we're feeling good.
Good. Tired is also a T word. You're not thinking about switching sides, are you? This late in the game?
I don't know, but there's 2 Titan teams here, so
yeah, that's true. It's true. One of them hopefully will be using some sort of on-brand weaponry. Maybe we're gonna throw some potatoes at the other one, but we'll see. At least we have game 1, 80 KDB, all dungeons, key drop, a little bit more number of keys shuffled into the mix. We have enemy small enemy drop keys and pot keys shuffled in. Of course, all dungeons, and of course, we get starting boots. Those were all the acronyms. We are off. Okay, I'm glad to see Jem at the lane, also known as Gur1do and Gur2do of Team Gurdo, doing the same thing. Looks like Magno and Mike, slightly diverging. Mike is doing his patented rushing Eastern. I don't imagine any micro dippings here, since this is co-op, and Magno's gonna go to Uncle. 2 very viable routes. We are actually skipping Lumberjack on the lane side. This is something that, and of course on Jem's side, I know I've seen Usedbow skip Lumberjack more often. The lane and Magno and Broger, I think I've seen them check it more often.
oh yeah, you skip Lumberjack because it's you're always gonna Castle Tower key go mode anyway. So like,
okay, good point. Yes. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go and so let's see. Magno, it's all really a lot of action happening at the very beginning because everyone's just getting all this extra coverage. I saw small key on Lake Hylia Island. We got a pod key. I think I saw in the mushroom spot. Another small keys. Yes, they're gonna come. You know, fast and furious. Meyer small key. All of these keys, by the way, like that you remember in regular key sanity, like oh, it's just a Meyer small. Oh, it's just another skull small. It's like, okay. Just another ice small. You're gonna see a lot more of those in this mode, as we've seen all season. TR key. Okay, those were always pretty nice to have.
Surprised that Magno didn't do the Castle Guard with that sword.
Oh, we found a sword. That's actually probably more important than all these small keys. Where did these swords come from?
Sword was Uncle Chest.
Uncle? Oh, okay. Well, he was just extremely generous, I guess, for today. Almost as if we were playing Kabuki or Standard. Yeah, you're right, though. Usually with a weapon, that's something you're looking for pretty early. And then you can, of course, yeah, as you said, do the map chest, and of course the map guard. You have something to kill it with. And in this mode, of course, it drops something potentially other than a castle or the Hyrule Castle small key. I don't know if he wants to try and hold out for another Hyrule Castle key. Kind of unlike Key Sanity, you don't really kind of get your free Hyrule Castle key to try and go all the way to Zelda Cell. You're gonna need a lot more keys to kind of open up your path. But it is those 2 checks are very, very much in logic.
Yeah. I would like to just do that check, you know, because you don't really want to go to Boomerang Guard, and you definitely don't want to go to Ball and Chain without the big key, and like, how long until that? Also, yeah, also there's the lamp, so that's another check, but like, how long until you actually, until you get 3 Hyrule Castle smalls and big key before you really want to dive the back of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and usually with one Hyrule Castle key, unfortunately, there seems to be another backdoor version that people like to do after the back of escape is to go and take the alternate route to the key rat, which I very much disapprove of. But that seems to be another option, I guess, that people like to go do with only one key. So yeah, the boomerang chest and boomerang guard, and of course Zelda Cell Ball and Chain seem to be kind of put off a little bit more until we have a lot more keys, as opposed to maybe just one. Okay, so the lane and gem finishing up CAC. We just see a nice mirror in the well. That's certainly very lit up. By the way, thank you so much for Will and Jaxie tracking for us today. Arguably one of the most difficult tracking jobs in the history of League, because we have so many extra keys in order to keep track of. Will, of course, by the way, was the winner of last year's Season 6 League as part of To Infinity and Pagog. Will, Relkin, and Humba, also seen in the chat. So very high-powered and very famous set of crew here. I do see that we're gonna go check our friend under the bridge early. What do you think the king has for us today? Especially since the flippers are actually with us.
Why did Jim not get that trouble?
I don't know.
I guess he didn't have bombs. Okay, that makes sense. Mike, please.
Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Alright, Mike and Magno presumably are also gonna go and clean up Kakariko. We're gonna get the shovel check from the lane. See this kid what this has. Only I do see...
Good skip.
Yes. We are kind of broke. Any
broke.
financial advice, Telethar?
Houlihan,
okay. That will not even get us way to our impending debt. I guess like the good news is that we don't have a deadline potentially for this payment that we have to go make, but it is somewhat in the future.
We don't have that much left.
We're trying.
I mean,
Magnus.
Mini Moldorm Cave.
Oh man, Gem is also gonna get us a new check for resources. The fish save. Surely this will be something super important. It is a green free. Oh man.
What is my teammate doing right now?
Oh, he's trying. It might be a multi-level marketing scheme. You know, trying to get some extra buyers and followers beneath you to try and get you some extra cash. Yeah, the resources though, I guess, did Delane and Magno just buy bombs somewhere? Is that what happened? Because they have a lot of money and they also have a lot of bombs.
Yeah, I don't know what.
And I'm kind of watching Usedbow in this case. They have plenty of arrows, it does look like. No bow to use them for, but the number of bombs that they have to their name is well, it's countable on one finger, but also yes, exactly, countable on one finger. I was gonna say one hand. And trying to get some more bombs. We are not having any luck whatsoever.
Nope.
Guards, I guess, are in...
Yeah, they are the bomb price pack.
Okay. Oh, okay. The money actually does run tree. That's the whole thing. Just shake a couple trees. Okay, that was
and
that was
also on guard.
Yeah, that was 300. Add uncle, not uncle. That's guard. Yeah.
But I don't know what we have aside from water checks left.
We have a hammer.
There's a hammer.
But
that does not give us a moon pearl.
We found a glove. At least Magno has a glove somewhere. Where did he find a glove?
Yeah.
That's mountain access.
Yeah, mountain access, sort of. Oh, we have the mirror with them. Yeah. Okay.
Mini Golden Pig, thank you so much.
So, I think Usedbow is gonna have Zora money.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I also do. I was gonna say I appreciate the preciseness now, especially if we got to this stage. The lane only opened a few chests in Mini Molnar, but close to like everything. So this is kind of shows how much practice we've had communicating I don't expect any less from Gem and Mike. Okay, Delane also did Doug Cross earlier. I think this was a small treat to something. Having a mirror this early especially is super nice. Delane looks like he is going to go and visit the ATM of Light World. It's about as good as we're gonna get. At least a consistent one.
Yeah, so I think Mike should bail on this glove. And because Gem's coming down here, he has literally nothing left. Except for to go visit Saha to solve for time. I'm not sure. Oh no, he's going straight to the water. Straight to Zora.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, so Mike's relayed information that there is a glove outstanding. So Mike is gonna go... well, I guess he still needs a hammer from Waterfall, so he'll probably just go do that.
Yeah.
I assume they already did Ice Rock Cave with this? Oh no, Mike is gonna go do Ice Rock Cave, okay.
Yeah. I guess there was nothing in back of Escape, so we're up the mountain. But Magno needs his mirror first.
Yeah. So all the goodies here in CAC. Alright, what is on Zora Ledge? First check, it is a hook shot. That is a very nice item, especially before going up the mountain.
Yeah.
Also pretty appreciative of this early health. Co-op tends to reduce the overall safeties that you get as an individual. Unfortunately, teams don't combine, even though together you might have a bunch of heart containers and armors and all that, but separately you still have to kind of pave your own way. Having 5 to 6 this early, especially going to the Dark World, is sometimes can be, I don't necessarily say if it's necessarily more generous, but you're certainly not going to complain about having some extra health going in.
I think Mike is going to be first up the mountain. Or no, Delane will be.
Oh, right, because Jen still needs his glove from Mini Moldorm Cave.
Yeah, but everyone's going to be heading up the mountain at more or less the same time. Magno is actually going to be a decent amount behind with that hook shot. And then we're going to have to split up the mountain. Someone's going to go Hera and someone's going to go Paradox, I guess, probably.
Yeah, with the hook shot, hammer, and mirror, we have the option of going in both directions. For mountain traversal, you can go north, as you said, through Spec Rock and Hera. You can also go directly Paradox with hook shot. Of course, also over with the hammer. Oh, Delane hasn't done back here. There's a small key back here. I think that's all I remember. Nothing immediate in terms of progression. There's a big key back here. There is a black screen. Delane, don't worry. He just had a lamp malfunction. Looks like, yeah, Mike and Magno are 2 M's of the restream, rescuing the old man together as if they were on the same team. At least it's synced on the restream for us. And racing with the old man, honestly, it's very challenging. You really can't do anything other than hold directional buttons. Hey, can you even pump with the old man? Does it work? You know? Have you ever tried?
I do believe it works. I've definitely tried. I'm not certain I'm accomplishing anything, but I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay.
I guess Mike is buying arms.
That is also my guess, yeah. We did find out, I think, on both teams, that Zora itself did not have any cash, or sorry, any prize, just a heart piece. So we don't have to necessarily worry about the funding. Mike is just gonna go on the chance. Yeah.
Well, you just hover. It's fine.
Okay, no problem. Big key to Thieves Town. Magno really kind of backed himself in a corner, mirroring on Spec Rock top, and couldn't avoid the red rupee, unfortunately. Yeah, I was actually thinking also, since Delane and Gem, or the ones who refer to Zora, we're gonna need a little bit extra cash, probably before going into like Pod, Dig Game, Chess Game, one of our required Castle Tower keys here in Paradox. No bombs for Mike.
Oh, you got 3.
Oh, you got 3. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. Okay, Magno is leaving. Maybe he already did Hera.
He didn't grab the hook shot, so he's just gonna not touch Hera.
Okay.
I think the idea is if he could pull a Moon Pearl, he can do Catfish with grabbing that hook shot.
Very understandable. Yeah, it's quite a long trek over to the Zora area, especially he's already been over there to go get his hammer from Waterfall, and so to make a full extra side trip over is quite the time commitment. And right now, okay, all right, we found our pearl. Not quite in its big chest of Hera location, but we're kind of close to Spiral. That is Dark World access. Nothing really to do on the mountain with the Dark World access. We do need the myths in order to get into like Hookshot Cave, Super Bunny, Dark Death Mountain, etc., etc. But Mike, with the pearl, with the glove, with the hammer, can leave Gem to finish up the Tower of Hera. We're gonna go straight to Dark World. That is the first one out of the 4. You know, check out Hype Cave, Stumpy, Cave 45, probably Dig Game, with the actual money that he hasn't spent yet.
I kind of would prefer going up to Catfish here since it's isolated already.
You mean for Mike and Gem?
For Mike, yeah.
Oh,
as the first thing in here. Like, especially if Hype Cave doesn't really have anything. Oh.
We do have some small keys.
It has a Thieves Town small. We have the Thieves Town big somewhere. I don't know if we
might have been from back of Escape.
Oh, okay. I guess now we have 2 Thieves Town smalls, so like you can beat it. So you're gonna do that instead of going to like before going to Vu. You need that.
Yeah, true. Okay, Mike's gonna go and grab the small key that we scouted earlier. Of course, no label because we didn't actually go pick it up. And a swamp. Okay. Not a bad key.
Obviously, waterlocked small key is swamp key.
Yeah, they're notorious for showing up. Lake Hylia, Zora Ledge, and of course, this being 80 KDB in this dungeon, just like Pod, just like Swamp. Okay, is that I think our first Hyrule Castle small key on the lane side with Stumpy. Broger says, the third teammate of Tam's Triple Potatoepouch Mayhem, 79 rupees. I know some great 1 rupee pots. The lane is famous for farming Blind's Hut 4 times for 4 rupees. In order to afford bottle vendors, surely he can find his way over. Oh no. Oh no. We are going to get a rude awakening. This is a note that you never want to see.
I don't think you can dig on this screen.
He is employing the one trick technique.
I think that screen specifically doesn't have any dig.
Oh, really? Really? Okay. We're getting a really nice set of resources. You can't dig in the shadow.
The dark shadow things don't grow something. I don't know.
No sunlight. So we can't get
sunlight.
any. The lane is
play arrow game, man. Just play arrow game.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious. If only Gem could see this. He has an emote called One Dig. Actually, is it on his? He needs some pink link luck. Will also a fellow pink link. I believe also he tried to dig for bombs in a cross East race versus Cam once. That was a lot of fun watching them try to find just 1 bomb. Okay, we're back on the lane side with the extra cash in hand to be able to afford dig game and chess game. Of course, to add some insult to injury, we are getting some extra cash. Not enough to quite cover our entry fee. Oh, you dig for arrows? Well, sorry. Okay, but looks like Gem using his little bit earlier finances. Look at that. Look at that 1 rupee that we uncovered from the bush, kind of as an insult for the lane.
Yeah. So, interesting sort of result of Magno not having the hook shot and needing to go get it and combining Catfish with it is that they've isolated Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
where
you're
Mike
right.
was able to.
Mhm.
Oh, Mike, this can't be
Everything's fine. It's okay. We're not used to going this
Mike was
fast
able
early.
to hook across the water and pick those up before Catfish.
Did you happen to catch what was actually in Graveyard Ledge? Because I completely missed that. I was too busy watching the lane dig.
I have no idea.
Okay,
Probably a small key.
so that's a good prediction. Alright. Ice Pal small key on Catfish. I think it does count as loot in this case. Ice Pal small keys usually don't matter as much in regular key sanity. I said as much. It's always really nice to have that first one, but here if you gotta beat Ice Pals, you need at least 2. The more the merrier, of course. Gives you a lot more latitude to be able to route the dungeon faster. We don't have any way to get into ice right now.
No, we're missing 3 items for that. Or, I mean, 2,
Yeah.
but...
Alright. Gem almost did another emote of his. There's a reason why all these emotes exist. I don't have missed. It looks like everyone's kind of converging here on Village of Outcasts. Gem already went to the south stuff, so Mike doesn't have to worry about it as does Magno. As a counterpart for Cam's Triple Potatoepouch Mayhem team.
Yeah. And a little bit awkward here in that someone wants to do beat Thieves Town here, and someone wants to not beat Thieves Town here, but
It looks like the lane is going for the full German team. I'm assuming that Gem's gonna do the same for Usedbow.
I do like the spend of this skull key here. And not, dropping in or leaving it.
Usually you'll get another skull key somewhere, right? It's certainly an 80 key to be not guaranteed for anything to have a skull small here in pinball. In fact, it is a big key to odd. Okay.
I guess the one thing I didn't like with this routing was Gem did some of Vu Overworld, and given what they have left, Mike's gonna walk down to Vu after this, and it would be real nice if Gem was 3/4 the way through Thieves Town instead of only had done the front of it by the time Mike gets there.
Okay.
Because
Tyler.
Can't go further into Mike can't go we can't both orphan the big chest, right? Maybe, probably.
Yeah, but so I'm reading Tyler in chat. Oh, Humbug, sorry, excuse me. He says there's a vanilla Thieves Town small key.
Oh, is there?
Is there a hallway pot key? I guess maybe. The lane has 1 key left, and really worried about his situation. Spike switch pot key. You're on our way. The lane is having a lot of issues here surviving. Okay, we did it. He does have the
Magno is having issues.
Oh my gosh, it's the easiest room in the game. I wonder if that's lack of muscle memory or something like that, because usually you kind of expect the Xbox from that.
Yeah, you don't stop holding up because you expect to get stopped by the text box, or at least the fanfare.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, well that means that Gem with his 3 Thieves Town small keys now, total, and of course, and the lane. We're not gonna have to isolate the big chest. It is just nothing today.
Yep.
We are 20 rupees richer. Again, the lane is 1 rupee short of greatness. I don't know how it happens all the time. Magno.
A little bit beat up right now.
Yeah. Remember how we mentioned something about all these hearts coming in to help? Okay, the lane at least we have a sword. We have fighter sword. That's the most important, and we got our little fighter shield to be there as a token of defense. I'm scared. Oh man, everything's fine. Okay, we stayed on script for the most part, and this is the theory crystal, bow on blind. And our first crystal up the match. Gem, I believe, had a para done as a first pendant. This will be their second dungeon.
Yeah, so right now we look like we need myths, and it's either gonna be pod or swamp. Swamp probably feels more likely to me, but also a little bit worse to go commit to.
Yeah, how many keys do we have for swamp right now? 1?
2, I believe.
2. Okay, that's good. By the way, I hope you all read the blind pun from the lane screen. That is, you do get a second chance with Magno. I don't think you'll get another opportunity with Mike.
Yeah, your screen might not look. Mike's screen might not look this dark though. True.
Yeah, this was a pretty good one from Gem. Speaking of Mike though, we do need to be a little careful. We only are 1 heart. It does not look like we have any other safeties in our possession other than, again, our token fighter shield. That right now does nothing. Boots and sword, probably the best one we have.
We went straight to Skullwoods.
What's back here?
Pod
the lane also came over here.
I think it was a pod key is what we're here for, and then the pod bag.
Right. Oh, right, we have a bow now. Yeah. Desert Palace key. Okay, yeah, this is a very simple, similar thing to what the lane did. What Gem's also gonna do is, I don't think they want to spend their Skull small key, so they're just gonna grab Desert small key just in case. Those are usually pretty hard to come by, and then of course we're just gonna drop in to pinball.
We have an Eastern small, so we can actually go grab Pyramid. Yeah, we do. It's on Pyramid, so we grab Pyramid and then can dip pod and beat Eastern.
The lane thinking about spending some money. Big bomb is Ice Palace and Desert.
Oh my god. He was so close to death there.
It's we're survivors. Okay, the lane's also gonna go pick up his Swamp Palace small key from Lake Hylia Island. I don't think they know it's a swamp key until now. But yeah, it looks like it's kind of, we're just following a very similar path for these guys. Not really too much more you can do. East Town, I guess, at least has the bow, which gives us our next set of progression, or direction,
Yeah, I mean, could still end up meaning we need to go swamp, but you're definitely going to try and delay it.
Magno just died? Where did Magno die?
Back of Thieves, I guess?
Oh.
Imagine paying attention.
Oh, Hellway? Oh, ouch. Okay. Alright, okay. Before, I guess, we go to Pod, okay, yeah, they're gonna pick up their Eastern Palace big key. Any thoughts about doing Castle Tower here?
No. Okay. It has a mirror out though, so maybe.
Okay. Finding the right pixel or location to mirror on. The lane? Wait, I missed a cape, because Gem has it. I don't know where that came from. So, cape on Moldorm. Thank you, Will. This is why we have real trackers. That is actually something that nobody except Gem has. Because he was the only one who did Moldorm.
It's a little awkward, I guess. Like, Mike is probably doing Frederick real quick, but like, is Mike just gonna follow Gem into Pod Eastern, or is he going to try 2-key Swamp while Gem does Pod Eastern? Which is sort of the awkward part about doing this Castle Tower dip, is that, you know, the sooner the better. In terms of like getting into the dungeon.
Okay, we did find only a Meyer small key and a piece of heart in the first 2 chests of Castle Tower. So really nothing to kind of write home about. Oh my gosh, Frederick has the Thieves Town compass. I'm so conflicted. Wow. I really hope that that's not going to be a target for Gem. That's pretty dang tempting, honestly. Okay. Oh, the lane hasn't done Eastern yet. Oh no, we can just do fully Eastern. Yeah, that's right. I think Mike and Magno already kind of did some earlier version of this. So, but there are some goodies here that we still need. Here, turn it. Oh, it's another pod key. That's very convenient for Gem. How many pod keys are there? 3 plus big.
Yeah, 3 is nice. 3 is a good number. Plus the 4th that we'll obviously get in pod.
Correct, that's true. Compass room, big, can't be a big key chest, but bridge chest, shooter, those are all very likely possibilities.
So I guess this is fine that they're both here in pod at the same time. Mike might mirror and go to Eastern. Yeah, it looks like what he's gonna do. Though, to be honest, pod's a very split-upable dungeon.
Paralyzable? Yeah, I was actually gonna ask, like, what do you think about just one person going, like, Bullock side and then it's just straight to the boss, and the other person, like, going to the back?
Yeah,
by the way, speaking of...
The awkward part is that, like, Mike's kind of hoping that there's nothing in the back, or there's a small key in the back, and, like, if they had 3 or 4 keys each, that's... I think you could paralyze pod pretty well, but at 3 and 2, it's pretty awkward.
Well, it does look like, though, pod is going to be required. We did find the Mitts and Stalfos basement.
Yeah. This swamp play from Magno, I mean, I understand it, but it looks like it's not gonna pay out.
We did get a desert small key, for what it's worth, in the first chest of swamp. I don't know if that will... we don't have a way of... Well, not without the Mitts, at least. We don't have the book. I was gonna say, we don't have a way to get into desert quite yet. At least on Helena Magno's side.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine it pays out. I mean...
Ooh, there's an Eastern Palace small key.
That Eastern small could be spicy. It more than likely is just an extra amount of time wasted, but it could be spicy. Like, if that just turns out to be a Castle Tower key, I think that TTT just wins. Oh, there's a swamp wall.
I've never seen anybody get punished for opening up the Eastern Palace big key chest only on 1 key, or never going back, of course, the Eastern Palace big key chest. Not certainly this mode. Ever.
I mean, I didn't see them get punished, to be honest.
Yeah, so... I think that's also our first bottle in Trench 2, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you again, Will and Jaxie. So, some interesting finds here in Swamp, for sure. We got a lot of GT keys as well. I wonder if there's inevitably going to be probably Castle Tower key and GT somewhere, or maybe 2. Alright, Eastern Palace finished for Mike. I really think I saw anything that was exciting here in the back, other than those Mitts. I think there's a small key somewhere in Dark Maze.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Mike's probably just gonna boss here. Like, get his Mitts, then beat boss. For some reason, do shooter room. That surely is a miscommunication.
Alright, Delaney picking up his Mitts here in pod. as Magno is finishing up Swamp and got all the way to Waterfall. It is a vanilla small key in Phelps' way. I guess we're gonna go beat the boss.
What an incredible bailout.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Two vanilla swamp or like 2 swamp balls in swamp that bails him out. He went in on 2 keys and just happens to be able to beat the dungeon.
He needs to survive though. We don't have to cape.
Yeah, this is actually a really scary fight because like Fighter Sword's been like he could have just died there and nothing he did prevent like he wasn't safe with that spin. Like anytime you're spinning while facing up while hooking the puff, like you're just RNG. Yep.
Oh no. Wait, so he was spinning and he was hooking, but the puff still hit him? Or was that a frame roll?
So
is that...
Yeah, so I mean, so every time you hook upwards, you're just rolling the dice. With Fighter Sword.
I don't like this roll die function anymore. Can we do this?
Yeah, he just needs to not hook upwards.
Oh, but hooking like sideways, like down, is okay?
Yeah, it's just like the where the hook drops the puff off relative to Link's hitbox.
Oh, okay.
I think that there's probably something you could do where I think that you probably could move after hooking and not get hit. There's probably ways to make the hook work. But by default, it is not safe.
It is a little unfortunate that Magno, was most of the way through, at least the first phase of the Argus fight. I do think, though, that the knowledge of having basically 2 swamp small keys in here is still pretty important. Like, that does still, I think, gives a pretty good advantage for the lane of Magno.
Maybe. I mean, there wasn't anything else in here, right?
Desert key at the front.
Desert key.
And a bottle in trench 2. That's what I found. Oh, an Eastern small key. That's right. Eastern small key. Yeah. And pot small. Thanks. Thank you, chat.
See, there's some potential there for sure. So yeah, look at where the puff gets dropped off after he hooks it when he's facing down. Like it's never inside of his body. Whereas like it looks like even on facing right, like look at where it is when he hooks upwards. It's like.
Yeah, it's like right next to him. Oh wow. Okay, I'm scared. Okay, we're on the last puff now. We did it.
So it looks like hooking left also is danger territory.
Okay. He does have to be a little careful, slow and steady, and safe. It's probably the best bet here. He's on 2 hearts. Argus will do 2 hearts of damage to you if you get hit. But we're good. We have succeeded in defeating the second chronological boss.
That could be a big deal.
What big key was that?
We don't have
completely missed it.
Turtle Rock big.
Turtle Rock, okay.
So that's sort of... We'll see what... Like, that's probably the biggest payout here is... Because Turtle Rock big, like... At a certain point...
Does the lane really have
probably...
I was gonna say, like, does the lane really have 6 Turtle Rock small keys?
Probably.
Everyone
Mike
has
has
a
5.
million. Yeah, like, and Gem has 6 too. Oh my gosh, okay. That's a lot of TR small keys.
So...
I don't know, I mean, yeah, we don't have the fire rod, but how far would you go if you can get in?
Well, I mean, Laser Bridge.
You're right, yeah. What was I thinking?
but not with the not with the knowledge that the big key is out there. We're also missing Sumaria, so and,
good point.
The medallion. So like,
you bring up very good observations. I did forget about the medallion entry that we have 0 of them. This is a very cheerful fight, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just practicing for Lamo. have no idea what medallion that was. On Mike's side, presumably Thalane knows, because he also I think was up there.
What is? Mike's gonna go beat Hera.
Okay. There was a green pendant turn in for a pod key. Also meant Thalane and Magna don't know that yet, but Mike does. Ether for Turtlerock, thank you, Will. Okay, just funny on Ether tablet. Yeah, speaking of, where's that second sword of ours? This is the perfect equipment, by the way, to go into desert. Is he a book somewhere? I guess maybe in Hookshot Cave for the lane.
I think the problem for Usedbow right now is going to be that swamp situation where basically it feels more likely that they're gonna like you need to hook speed this. Okay, we don't want to. That's fine. It feels more likely that they're gonna get to the point where they need to decide between going to TR versus going like TR without the big key and swamp without 4 keys. Rather than that they're going to find Swamp 3 and 4 before getting into Swamp.
We're going to get a new check on the lane side. On the mountain is a piece of heart from Spike Cave.
Yep.
How are we feeling about desert then? We don't have a flute, so we can't get into Mire. Or the Mire area. But we do have the book.
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 desert smalls. We found 4 of them, so desert's in logic.
We don't have the fire. We don't have anything to get into Ice Palace with, do we?
Nope.
No fire rod, no bombos. Yeah.
Like, why aren't you using it?
He has remembered that he has a hammer. The lane looks like he's gonna follow Magno with that knowledge. That swamp is now clearable. No left side for both of these guys. I don't imagine the lane or Magno. Magno's really did do spooky, but I don't think the lane will do spooky here either. Alright, Magno's gonna probably use Bow Helma. Found a very good location. Go fire off some arrows for it.
Where's Gem going?
I'm gonna say this looks like Mike is gonna go run desert, bypassing swamp. Oh yeah, where's Gem going? Skull Big, maybe? We did get the Skull Big key from.
I guess. I hate that.
Yeah, from Super Bunny.
This is a long trip for Skull Big chest. Like, I would rather dip swamp than go do that. So no, this is Smith Chain. That's way more sense.
Okay.
Smith Chain into swamp, maybe. If desert doesn't have any goods.
Okay, and it does actually look like we have the big key. I'm gonna assume we have the big key. We are missing that swamp, the 4th Desert Palace small key from the swamp, the front of swamp.
Yep.
So that is going to be the right side is not going to be accessible. Presumably we want to get to the boss.
Okay.
Okay. Swamp key is very nice in desert.
Yeah. My team needs another swamp key to show up. That's gonna disincentivize. I mean,
Hera Big desert classic.
There's our fire rod.
Oh, and hammer pegs. Unfortunate. It's okay. Mike will be doing bow lamos on the actual optimal equipment.
Yeah, he needs to pick up these pots.
He is not picking up these pots.
Skip
maybe
10 arrows.
Yeah, they're pretty free too. Magno, we're gonna get an actual MSS clip here, or at least an attempt. Try and bypass the long way over to the Eastern Palace Big Key chest.
Do we go again?
Yes, looks like it. Yeah. I think this is worth it, even if you fail once. Mike is gonna go pick up a map to Meyer.
Yep, that. Glad we picked that up.
He actually went back for it.
Tragic.
Okay, alright, looks like Magno not successful the first time. I'm gonna try one more time probably, and then we should probably just go the long way. Alright, Gem's gonna go beat Skullwoods. Oh, that's required, by the way. That is Ether for TR in Skull Big.
That's not good.
That's not good? Oh, you mean for your team. Yes.
For my team.
So, yes. Well, we don't have Samaria yet, so it's still okay. Like, it hasn't shown up yet.
Okay, yeah. But where I guess it could end up actually being on left side swamp. Which would be rather bad for TTT.
Mike is doing the optimal fight. On brand, trademarked. Very happy. Though still, he didn't pick up the arrows, which would have been pretty helpful here.
Solid fight.
Well done, Mike. Yeah, well done. This is a.
By the way, that is we're gonna have Ped in logic before, like. Well, I don't know about Skullwoods.
Oh yeah, that's true. We need a lot of skull smalls, right? For this to be long.
Yeah. We know that Swamp. We now know all of our pendants. We got the Hera Big Key, and we already knew Hera was going to be available because of the Pod Small. We know that Swamp is going to be fully available because the TR Big.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just Skull that would be the only thing that would be pre-GT, if anything, but. Definitely means we're not looking for anything in GT except for tower items, yeah.
Okay, looks like actually some people like Humbug was observing the micro hover in the back of Skullwoods. I believe Faker Jr. actually discovered that early. That's a flute, by the way, on right side desert for the lane and Magno. That's
bad.
Very interesting location. Spaces? Oh, okay, sorry, Tyler. Okay, I remember seeing it on Faker Jr.'s side, but okay, I think that was 3 bombs on Ped. Sorry,
yeah, it was 3 bombs on Ped.
Okay, all right. Okay, we need another swamp key to show up, hopefully. Or at some point we're just gonna go and do swamp on 3 keys.
I think we're gonna go do, like Mike is gonna do swamp purple chest here.
Okay.
Like,
get his fire rod too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get his fire rod, and then chain that into purple chest. Like, I don't really see what else they have available to them. It does look like actually somewhat of a bailout in that Samaria is probably behind this flute, which means Samaria is behind Dipping Swamp.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's the swamp big key on the mushroom fern. Where the heck did we get that mushroom? By the way, I am seeing the lane back here, in the back of deserts, without the fire rod or any other equipment. This might be the lane's return to NMG, and maybe a shot at the potential league title.
So, I think that. Okay, so Gem is going to do ice. That makes sense.
Yeah, he has fire rod and 3 ice keys. Yeah, without Samaria, we need 3 keys in order to do right side.
Yeah, well,
okay.
or we double dip.
Okay.
Like you can get put into right side jail if you go there without a 3rd key.
Mm-hmm.
So effectively, you need 3. Where is Mike going with this purple chest?
I think he wants Skull Big. Oh, he can't get Skull Big. Where was Swamp? He needs a mushroom, maybe? Where the heck is that mushroom? The lane doing the bow Lambos?
Okay, I mean this. He can leave it actually here and go beat Skull and then come back for it. I guess that's what's happening.
Wow.
Just leave the skull pig, Mike. You don't need, or the swamp pig key. You don't need it. This is so tough.
Well done, Thelaine. I never thought that I would actually see a real bow lamp as opposed to just an artificially forced one. Oh, the mushroom's back here. Okay, understood. Alright, Gem. Unfortunately, I get past the ice ball's punch, or at least there's a pit somewhere. I don't know, he just fell. That's all I saw. Alright. Certainly have a good amount of progress in terms of dungeon completion done for both Mike and Gem. I think they're pretty even, both in terms of like the team and also a good number of dungeons, kind of in contrast to I think Thelaine and Magno have fewer dungeons done. Not like significantly, but they do have, say, a current item advantage. Knowing about Swamp, knowing about the flute, having the Fourth Desert Palace small key, for example, to get the flute out of right side. Okay, I did see that we have found a magical Cane of Samaria here in Ice Palace. Very classic. It might be time to start worrying now if we're gonna go into Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think that my team is going to get our four swamp ball before going into swamp.
Well, we'll see. Because Mike, as we're kind of seeing, he dragged the purple chest all the way here to what's it? Skullwoods here in the back. I'm gonna go. I guess it'll take a while to go for him to turn in that mushroom though, especially without the flute.
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna bail and take his Samaria up the mountain. That's where their game is pointing right now. I think the purple chest gets left here. Nope, doesn't get left here. It's like, what is he gonna? Is he gonna go turn in mushroom, then turn in purple chest, then dip swamp when they have Samaria and Ice Palace to go into Turtle Rock with? Like,
we also don't have the ice rod for what it's worth. I don't know. We can just run the purple chest down. That's something. Maybe we won't go through the swamp way. The lane's also gonna go to purple chest smith chain, but again, he has the advantages of the flute, so he's gonna be able to go there a little bit faster. The lane? It's actually quite close between the lane and Mike being able to turn this chest in. Pretty hilarious. And his powder, wow.
Not good.
Okay,
Yeah,
well.
I think my team's in some trouble. I think that swamp plays.
Where are we going? We're going to Ice Palace. Mike
Yeah.
wants that Cane of Samaria.
That makes sense. So Mike is just kind of getting bodied everywhere he goes. He's been low health the entire time, and this fight's gonna be pretty rough for him, actually.
He doesn't have the fire. Oh, no, he does have fire rod.
He does have fire rod, but I mean, it is a hammer cold stare fight, and he has like not a lot of health to begin with.
Yeah, he doesn't also have the blue mail that Gem has from Pod. And yeah, a bunch of extra heart containers. I'm just really cautious. Because this guy has a lot of hits left. Nice green potion. That is bottle number 1 for Gem and Mike. What's its Ginton Wire? It is Quake Medallion, so we're gonna have to go get something else there. We are missing, I think, 2 more Castle Tower keys, if I'm not mistaken, looking at the tracker. 1 Castle Tower key was on Helma, I think we saw, and then 1 was somewhere like in Paradox or something like that. and Gem with the Ether Medallion in hand and with Samaria. We are headed up to Turtle Rock, going to get stopped as far as we can go for the big chest. Oh, sorry, yeah, I guess the big chest location. 6 piece means we can open Poke 2, or the lava chest door.
Yeah, so it looks like we're probably going to... Like, Usedbow is probably going to last locate Swamp, and their Flute, by extension. Or, yeah, close to it. They're going to get their 4th Swamp Small before wanting to go in.
Mm-hmm.
And if... There's a Swamp Small in Desert, I believe, which means that, like, Gem's going to want to do that before going into Swamp if he's the one who goes in.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a lot of wasted time.
I just really do see a lot more, I guess, like, following. Gem and Mike seem to be like one person's in one dungeon, and then the next dungeon that the next person does is that same dungeon. So it seems to be a lot more closer together than I would think that Delane and Magno are doing right now.
Yeah, I mean that's just that Delane and Magno, because of that swamp play, got the flute, which like has split them up a lot. Like Mike and Gem just don't have a good option ever other than that. Like they could have had some opportunities to get split up, but like they chose more cleanup or like more thoroughness as opposed to forcing more split, and that just like sent them together every time. Hopefully there's not a TR small key in or a swamp small key in TR. Because if the front of TR has a swamp small, Mike will go and get it. Otherwise, like if our fourth or our sixth swamp small, our last one outstanding, is behind this flute, then we'll last locate sooner.
Jeff is trying real hard to get past these chomps, despite only having blue mail. It hurt quite a bit. And we're still missing right now a sword or 3.
Mike is in a lot of danger here.
He's still on green mail, unfortunately. Don't let the red costume fool you.
Just slow and steady.
Yeah, definitely taking a lot of spins. You have to be careful. He can get hit by the icicles once.
Yeah,
that's at least something. Okay, that is just once. That is the ice rod on Poke 2. Classic. Not great for Usedbow. And there's a ice spell small key in big key chest. This is a very long fight on Mike's side.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, we didn't die.
Yes. Yeah, nice green potion. Add insult to injury. It's like, why couldn't we just get this sooner? Okay, alright. Mike is, Gem, finishing up the rest of Turtle Rock. That, as far as we can go to Mimic Cave, and then that is the extent of what we can do. Meanwhile, though, I think Magno picked up the Ether Medallion from Skullbig, and he just needs to, I guess, pick up the rest of Turtle Rock small keys and then take the dive.
Yeah.
That is the Quick Medallion.
So that's really good. So it looks like the Meyer Big Key is somewheres that we can get.
Yeah, it's a crystal. Okay. Oh, we do have it? We do have it.
Yeah, everyone can have it. So, okay, so the bright side is that you need to dip Turtle Rock. You need to go up the mountain. Like, Gem didn't have a wasted mountain trip. He's gonna have a wasted dip into TR, but you need to dip into TR to get, or you need to go into TR to get your Meyer medallion to go back up the mountain for GT. And we won't need to go back into TR until we're ready to beat it, until we're ready to enter GT. So that is the silver lining to this. Will Gem check right side desert? No. Gem's just here to get his Swamp Small, and then he's probably leaving. I think they are last locating Swamp right now.
Yeah, maybe there's something else here too. Mike is probably going to Swamp now, turning in the mushroom and then running.
Yeah. It's hair big.
It's hair big, yeah. Alright, the lane on to his Coldster fight. It does have the green potion. What does he have? He went to go buy blue potion. Yeah, from Potion Shop. So he did have a couple extra fire rod shots, but no sword, unfortunately. Okay, Gem is actually gonna continue on to go to desert. Everyone's having a terrible time with this fight.
Oh, desert's red crystal. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Which means that we're probably gonna go to Pyramid Fairy before Swamp.
Yeah, and it's in logic too. The last desert small key is in the first chest of Swamp, so looks like that Pyramid Fairy might be a Gem problem.
Well, no. By the time Mike will have knowledge of Swamp, so I think that he gets.
Oh, right. They don't check Pyramid Fairy, or they don't check the big bomb dude. So
I'm not entirely sure if Mike will find the Swamp Small before Gem makes the decision to go north.
Alright, second Usedbow fight on brand. I wonder if Mike was kind enough to tell his partner about the patterns for the first cycle. It's okay, they've had enough practice all season. Surely, it was a very nice fight. Alright, that was Desert Palace Small Key in the front of Swamp. My guess is that this is not going to be fast enough.
I think it will.
Go to Compass Chest?
Yeah,
Diver down.
Gem needs to go to Dark. No, because it's just the first key. That's all Gem needs to know about.
Oh, right, for desert. Yeah. Well, he's not gonna rush the back of desert, though, is he?
No, I mean he needs to go to Swamp before he goes to desert, but he can go to Swamp before going to Pyramid Fairy.
Oh, right. Okay, Mike is right. We need help to do Diver down. Or not, to do a boss, Specky. Nice, Eastern Palace Small Key, of course you never want to see. Okay, Magno also gonna use his green potion, or blue potion, whatever he bought, from Potion Shop, because he had the flute on the mushroom turn in.
Mike was not fast enough, so he'll find his key here. Which means that Gem will be able to do left side with this key.
Swamp Big is 50 rupees.
We're gonna attempt a scoop.
Oh, he needs French 2 too, so this is a relatively free attempt, I guess, maybe? Or you can just wait for Gem to try and do this.
I've never such a jank setup.
Seen the success of this one. Alright, money, 3 bombs in Pyramid Fairy. Like, Gem's gonna do some version of Pirate Castle. I can't imagine him going further into Castle Tower. Only on one more key.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we have 2 Pirate Castle keys, plus the big key, so we're gonna go all the way to Zelda Cell. Delane having a party with the turtles. Didn't even bring pizza. Magno's nice to do. Oh no, Magno's gonna be able to clear everything. Nope. TR6? I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah, Magno has Samaria. It just the tracker says we don't have maybe 5 TR smockies?
That's certainly correct.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. So I guess we're not getting lava chest, which I think is okay. There's an ice smolky, I think, in that thing or something. You just need Poke 2, that's the important one. A nice silvers on ball and chain. That might be the extent of the good stuff in Higher Castle. I saw a GTP in Boomerang Guard.
Yeah, which we were low on GTPs actually. Like we thought we were flush on GTPs and stuff, but like.
Are you saying something about not hooking down? Where are these swords, dude?
Hooking from below and hooking from the right side are both danger territory.
We do have the fire rod.
And we are so far away from Argus. This is hilarious.
We don't want to die. All right.
Mike has been like inches from death this entire scene.
Magno and Mike, same situation. I guess the Lane and Gem are just kind of chilling. Still
So
chilling on this spider sword, by the way.
Oh, this sucks. Mike is probably gonna go to TR. I guess it's not.
No, it should be okay, right? Oh, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, instead of getting the flute, but he needs to go to TR anyway for Quake, so it works out.
Yeah. And yeah, he knows where the ice rod is. Magno will find out very shortly that the ice rod is here, and so he's gonna go beat the dungeon.
Yeah, when Magno does Mimic Cave, he'll be in GT mode. Their team will.
Mm-hmm.
Mike's probably going up the mountain right after this. He should have honestly let Gem do left side. But I guess they just don't have that much left, so they're a little concerned about it.
Mm. Well, is he gonna finish left side though before Gem gets in? Oh no, Gem's gonna go beat the boss, and then he'll find out if he has to go back for left side.
Yeah.
And then Gem will probably, if he doesn't, then he'll just go to probably
also Turtle Rock.
Also Turtle Rock, yeah.
Which is fine. Like Flute doesn't save you any time getting to Turtle Rock. We're just locally close to desert right now, but it doesn't really matter.
I was gonna say, you could maybe run over to desert.
It will add an extra mountain trip for Gem. Which
the lane is
a lot.
I was gonna say, if the lane is running out of the skull, I think people have observed that he is in fact missing the one medallion that we have access to. Magno's getting his second one. Pot key, and I missed the other one on left side swamp. I'm assuming it's not necessary.
Yeah. Oh, Mike is gonna get his flute. That's actually really good news.
Yeah. Did we check Bombo's tablet? We have not checked Bombo's tablet. That is extra incentive. Please go. Continue on with Mike. Keep the book out. Very, very good for Usedbow. So Gems, I think with how fast the fight can be here on Argus, everyone's struggling with Argus. Yeah. Well, I'm like Mike needs to get the flute before Gem finishes or takes off.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. I think Gem will not win this race.
Gem probably has one of the most comfortable fights. Oh my god. This fight. Okay. We have at least silvers from Hyrule Castle.
Okay, so Gem gets bailed out of the extra mountain trip. So we sort of actually have a good look at where everyone is. Mike is... Like, everyone has beaten all of the dungeons except Magno has not beaten Desert. With that said, Magno and Thelaine are currently in TR, so they're just clearly ahead, I think. Which is not really surprising. And it's hard to see how they don't win this. Like, there's just not really that much left to decision make on. Mike needs to go to TR. He's gonna check for Meyer. He's gonna see the medallion is Quake, and then he needs to go do TR. And then he'll be where Thelaine is at. And Magno is about to finish. Yeah. Yep, I'm pretty sure this race is more or less over. But
you're still missing a couple of Castle Tower keys. And GT Big, right?
Yeah, but unless they... Like... Those are definitely the keys outstanding, but there's just not really any locations left. Is the problem. So, like, they're just gonna be in GT or Meyer. Like, the only real spice, and we're also missing a sword.
Yeah, I kind of imagine that those would be probably in TR somewhere. Or not TR, GT.
Yeah, so the only... Oh. Well, this could... Surely we don't die, Magno. Okay, yep, safe. No one's been close to death this seed.
No, of course not, despite having almost a full row of health.
Yeah, the only... Like, I think that we're just gonna clear GT and get our go mode. I think Meyer's maybe the only, like... interesting location left. Like, in terms of, like, you can play aggressive and skip out on Meyer, or you can clear it out. But I think that both teams are probably going to clear it out, given all the keys.
How much of, I guess, Meyer would you be searching for at this point then?
It just depends on how you're feeling about the race. Like, you're still missing a sword, a GT big, and 2 Castle Tower smalls, so, like, go moding Meyer is crazy.
Okay. Like, a nice Swamp's Key and Meyer. Hilarious. Well, yeah, so I'm wondering, like, would you do the key chest here? Is that going to be the one location we're going to skip? Not certainly for gems.
Yeah, no, you're probably just full clearing it.
Magno might. Looks like he's just going. Or he's just maybe taking alternate routes.
He might just be doing the 3 checks. I'm not entirely sure what is happening on... Maybe we're just gonna do bridge and hover.
Magno has shown that he is an excellent hover. Right side pod and Meyer.
Nope, we're just...
alternate routes. I missed what was in Big Key Chest, by the way. I assume it was nothing.
Well, it wasn't a sword, and it wasn't a CT or GT big, so...
What's trash? Thank you, Will. See another GT key in a fishbone. Magno has to burn his green potion to relight the torch. Pretty hilarious. And then using the fire rod anyway.
Yeah. Well, Gem lost Spooky to light the torch. So.
Oh, right, because he used the... Oh, right. Okay, good point. Okay, that's a Castle Tower key in Meyer. That's CT key number 3. Meyer lobby. So at least was something.
Yeah.
Looks like, yeah, Magno and eventually Thelaine will also get that as well. Suddenly we're really racking up the GT keys. Maybe not suddenly, but getting a lot more of them.
Yeah, there's not that much in GT that's available without, like, almost all the GT keys.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you have, like, the quote-unquote front of GT, which is, like, Hope Room, Stalfos Room. Like, those are 0 keys. And, of course, you have, like, Mini Helma upstairs. But other than everything else is, like, 7 keys, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, the key logic is rather weird in that dungeon.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting. Gem is the only one that's going to have a remotely decent fight here.
With silvers, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Silver's unfortunately not worth to go get in Ball and Chain. I don't think Thelaine and Magno will even probably know where silvers will be. I don't think they're gonna go touch Tower Castle. Nice backup Twinkie on Gem's side.
Yeah, he did the boomerang. It's not the direction he meant to shoot that in. He did the red boomerang extension with kicking up dust to keep his spooky. Oh my god, Mike.
Everything's fine. We have survived.
He actually didn't even take damage there. It just looked. Yeah, very quick Silver's fight for Argus on Gem's side. Alright, and that's Crystal number something down. We have Turtle Rock left to beat. Directly into GT. Mike unfortunately has to come back down in order to beat Meyer. So out of the 4, he's probably the closest to, like, Thelaine and Mike are probably the closest? Maybe? Well, Thelaine's got TR done.
Right, yeah. I guess in terms of just parity between the 2 members of both teams. But Gem's gonna go do TR now. But no extra mountain trip, at least for him. He's gonna be able to go directly into GT after beating Trinex. But I think, yeah, in terms of doing extra checks, though, I think Gem and Mike has done more stuff, which unfortunately had not led to anything. And Thelaine and Magno are going to go rush GT around the same time. Would you send your person in to do Castle Tower early on 3 keys? Oh my god, Thelaine.
No. Okay. You're absolutely just going to GT here. Both people on left side are having I mean, I don't want to call it a disaster fight because the fight is going more or less as expected. But our equipment is a disaster.
Yeah, so Magno has a lot of arrows left. More than Thelaine, and right now, Thelaine's still only on Fighter's Sword, and you really want to save, like, 8 arrows for the last boss, or the last eye.
Yeah. We might have spun it enough times that we don't need 8.
Hmm. Alright, Magno, unfortunately, has run out of arrows. So he won't be able to do using the bow on Lamos. They might need to pull out the hammer. Yeah. And it'll only be a couple extra fights here. Or hits. Okay, just one. I wonder what Mike's gonna do then. Because he's not gonna be facing in a better position. After this entire game, we had our first sword at, you said Uncle Chest? And then no more swords.
Our second sword in GT.
Yeah, yeah. At least not on a tablet. That would have been pretty sad.
So maybe I'm wrong. It does look like Gem is the first one into GT. I guess I was just very wrong about where we were.
Here, a small key.
The lane is going to do Pyramid Fairy.
Oh, okay. That'll be some extra time. Surprise. I thought they would just run to GT.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We did it.
Right? Their perfect room.
We did it.
Yeah, this is a donation I didn't expect to happen.
So I might go into Castle Tower here, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you should do Pyramid Fairy if you're not going to also follow it up with Castle Tower. And like, maybe the concern is we don't have GT Big yet. We don't want to go up the mountain, but like, we don't want to go trip to GT without it. But I don't know.
All right, Mike. Does have 30 arrows at his disposal. This would be a very good opportunity to use those arrows. Where's Magno going? Are we going back into Ice Big Chest?
Yeah, I don't understand.
We did beat this dungeon, right? 7 out of 12? What are we missing here?
I don't know why we're...
The lane has 4 PT small keys?
Yeah,
Where did we get our 4th? Where did we get our 4th key? Uh-oh. That's kind of scary.
Does Mike and Gem have 4 and we just have mistracked?
He's definitely going to GT.
Well, going to GT is fine-ish.
Where did we get this? Was it a pod, maybe? There's only 2 keys? No way.
No, Gem has 3.
Gem definitely has at least 3.
I'm looking right now.
There was one in Paradox that everybody got. There was one on Helma, which everybody got, and then there was one in Meyer Lobby, which Gem definitely got because he was the one who found it. Oh, I guess it's in pod then. Because Magno went back to many pods to go to a pod key. That must have been where a Castle Tower key was. Otherwise, there's no way you would go all the way over here for just a pod key. That is a very nice GTP key in Compass Room. I guess we're climbing. No, I don't think we're climbing at this point. Nice sword.
Yeah, it's in Harmless Hellway. I just went back and looked.
Okay, alright.
We just missed that the entire time.
Yeah. Next distance for the lane? I think this is it then. Like, both Mike and Gem are just gonna clear out the rest of GT, and Delane and Magno are going to clear out as much as GT as they need to in order to get their big key and Master Sword. Yeah, but I don't see Gem and Mike going back for that Castle Tower key before finishing up the rest of GT.
Yeah, no, I mean, had we known that, this race would have been much less. It was already pretty hard, yeah, but it was that is very curtains.
When did we? I guess we must have skipped the key chest and Harmless Hellway on.
He came back for it. That's up at one point.
Who's he? Mike?
Delane.
Or Delane. Okay.
Oh.
I remember Magno doing Harmless. Or sorry, doing the key chest. And maybe Delane did the other one.
Yeah, so Delane did the back on 2 keys, which meant he came back with more keys and did Harmless Hellway.
Well, it does look like potentially we're gonna face down a Master Sword Silverless fight. Oh no, where did Delane get his sword? His Master Sword.
Tower.
Yes. Oh, okay. Alright, so then that means that they're gonna get tempered. They're gonna get tempered at least for Ganon, because GT Big is literally right next to another sword. So at least the end fight is not gonna be terrible. Gem's gonna finish up Ice Armos. Nothing for Mike.
Yeah, there's nothing on left side for Mike, so Mike is just gonna go this way.
Well, does Mike have to do anything? Is he just going this way to potentially, like?
Yeah, I mean he'll grab his
just in
sword
case?
at this point.
Oh, okay.
There's tempered and Bob's chest.
Oh yeah, they don't know about the last sword in
Yeah.
in what's it? Castle Tower. Delane and Magno splitting up GT, so Delane's gonna get there first with GT Big. I think Magno will probably just eventually, or immediately clear out. Yeah, so probably Gem and Mike are gonna finish GT first, but keep in mind, of course, Delane's already done Castle Tower, and yes, like they have TT4, which is probably gonna be like no, the one thing that I guess like Gem and Mike still need to go find. Which I guess if they decide to go back to Pod, I'm not really sure where else they can search for at this point.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter if they go. There's
Who's it gonna be? Yeah.
the other team is
They'll have
in
to go
go
get
mode.
them.
And they're behind by enough that they're already lost. Like it would be close, but not enough if they knew exactly where to go. If they go perfectly to Pod, but more likely that Gem climbs Castle Tower, then goes to check the items left in Pod.
Yes, he's right there. Yeah. There's 2 items left in Pod for them. presumably.
Devil Tower.
Yeah. You must check everything else, right? In terms of coverage. I mean, like, the other major thing that kind of hurt was not having that desert fourth key to do right side desert, because that's where the flute was. That's when they delayed.
Yeah, no, that was the massive time loss.
That's pretty unfortunate. But I mean, that it is what it is rando.
Yeah, I mean, they probably did a little, like, it definitely worked out very well for TGT to get the 2 Swamp Smalls in Swamp.
Yeah.
Which then also, locked the flute, which, like, it just, that worked out extremely well, but Usedbow probably did a little bit too much following. Like, a little bit too much, like, didn't take their opportunities to split up when they got them, and instead did, like Mike went and did purple chest into mushroom to get the swamp big before going to swamp, and it's like...
Yeah, that's also true. That was actually quite a bit of...
If Mike goes straight to swamp there and just says, okay, look, I don't need the swamp big key, and like it's a risk I can take to leave that behind, and then he comes back for Skullwoods later, then like they save a whole bunch of time.
Well, Moldorm is not helping his cause. Alright, Gem done with the Agatu. And let's see what he does. He cannot Ganon for a multitude of reasons. Alright, we are mirroring. This could be a flute. This is entry to Castle Tower. Alright, so we're hoping for a vanilla small key on either our friend or not friend, and yeah, it's not gonna happen. Like, from their vantage point, like, this makes sense. Like, Mike is still in the fight, and so I guess if it's just here, then Mike doesn't have to do anything extra, versus Gem going somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean... I'm not surprised we're going here. Like, I honestly don't know what they have left aside from this and pod. And like, neither of them have 5 pod smalls anyway, so it's already kind of a disaster. Like...
Oh yeah, yes, that's true. I wonder where these pod keys came from. Well, one was a mini pods. I guess it's just never wanted to come back here for those 2 checks.
Yeah, Hair Basement, Hair Big Chest are both checks which exist.
Alright, Elaine, first one into Ganon. We do have all of our goals, all of our dungeons finished, otherwise, for those of you who actually read the text boxes. You might notice there might be something different. Alright, Gem gonna do Ice Big Chest, presumably pick up another pot key on his way.
Yeah, Mike is gonna 50-50, maybe find a go mode, maybe
You
put
have one
himself
pot
in
key?
even worse. I mean, he has 2.
Okay.
But he hasn't opened the back door yet, so...
Oh. Oh no.
He probably... oh, no, big key... No, he's chosen correctly. Nope, he's chosen incorrectly.
Oh, unfortunate.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. This decision will not matter for Gem and Mike. It is already a little. Well, I mean, barring any major disasters, we are going to see Elaine and Magno cross the finish line first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and stuff like this happens. You play any type of fuse modes, especially for like cross keys. You are like, well, which one do I open first? Harmless Hallway or Big Key Chest, and then if you come back the second time, it's most likely to be Big Key Chest. Yeah, it happens, it's a 50-50 toss. But yeah, big GG's to the lane, holding up his sword for Team Tam's Triple Potatoepouch Mayhem. One more game, potentially for them to take the series and maybe get a second shot at the finals title.
Yeah. Maybe they'll finally decide what mode we're gonna play on game 2.
Yeah, I'm ready for the die here. Yeah, game 2 is tentative. I believe Sunday at some point, like some EU friendly time, like 2 to 3 p.m. or something.
Wait, is it?
I thought, not what people said.
Do we agree on a time at all, ever? I don't think I'm available.
Oh, I thought that's what people said in Discord. I can check though.
Maybe I did say game 2 on Sunday. We did, you plan. Alright. Well, we might not be. It might not be at that time. We'll see.
Okay, game 2 will be tentative. It will be Elaine, Magno, and Broger's choice of mode. That is TBD. I believe they said they were going to decide in some fashion after game 1, which is today. Yeah, seeing the dot done, by the way, for what it's worth on Mike and Jum's side. Certainly, I don't know how great they felt after getting the flute. I don't know how great they're certainly probably not feeling the best. Searching for this castle tower key towards the end, especially when they see a dot done, they're like, okay, we know we missed something. And so taking all this time basically to go find it, and Mike is in pod now for a third time.
Yeah, the good news is we're gonna hit.
Yeah.
We're both last locating Harmless Hallway here, and we're gonna get our castle tower key before Magno dot done. And like that art would have been nice a while ago.
It is. It's a very unfortunate placement. I don't know when Mike and Jem are gonna go back to pod to go find the castle tower key. Our small key to higher castle tower. Go mode for Mike. Soon to be go mode for Jem. And Maya Magnus going to leave a cane block there for funsies. Yeah, this is a pretty decisive victory for Elaine and Magno. Assuming we survive this round.
Yeah, I mean he has like 7 deaths before it matters.
Yeah, I think at also this point.
Maybe more.
Yeah, the lane finished also so fast, so early. So he's probably actually fairly relaxed. I mean, it's relaxed as can be.
There's zero chance that that he could die so many times to Ganon. He also has half magic, so like... GG.
GG's to Magno. Alright, and that is a victory for Team Delane Magno Broger. Team Broger in chat, cheering on the sidelines. Alright, this looks like it's going to be a dot forfeit for Jem and Mike. So, big congratulations for Mike is going somewhere. Maybe we're gonna go beat Ganon. All right, let's see in this case if we're be able to get some of these guys in for a chat. I see a bunch of people in setup in the waiting room. I wonder if we have to pull them up.
No.
Hello? GG's, guys?
Hello.
GG's.
Hello.
Oh,
Greetings from Sweden.
Greetings from Jam.
Very
GG's,
European
guys.
crowd here. GG's.
so,
Very good
what do we
win.
think about that race?
I don't want to
Uh,
talk
How
about
did,
it.
how did we feel through it?
So I thought
felt
we were
great.
crushing. Go
I
ahead.
didn't die to moth. My curse is broken. I've died to moth twice in the past 2 league races, and it needed to not happen again.
You did not die. You definitely lived on 2 hearts the entire seed, and
Yep. I had to yell at Jam during a cold stare fight multiple times to shut up.
I
Did not get the
died
hint.
I died in Thief Zone and on Argus, and I felt really bad. And I opened the wrong chest in Pod, I guess. I mean, I was on 3 keys, and I did just the boss and the big key chest, so I didn't have to go for 2 keys. Just harmless Hellway. But yeah, Thalane did it. And I had to go back to Ice Palace for the pot small key, which I didn't grab because I was greedy. And we never found pot 6.
Wow.
yeah, I mean the
the
big
left side swamp had a pod small, and
the
Maybe
big deciding point was when Magno decided to go into swamp on 2 keys, and that just sort of locked the entire race in after that point.
oh wow.
I mean, I remember. I think I was in pod at that point. He's like, "Haha, vanilla swamp key," and then like 2 minutes later, he's like, "Hey, there's another one."
Yeah.
So yeah, that worked out pretty good.
So,
No,
but
yeah,
then
that would help.
that gave the desert small, which gave the flute, which used bow more or less last located.
Oh no, we did not.
We just found the TR big key on
Right.
Argus,
Yeah.
but like we had laser bridge basically, and then but I decided to rush desert right instead of that.
Oh, so did you realize you had the big key? Because Mike did not tell me about it, so I thought we just had to go try the desert or left side swamp or something.
I plead the fifth. No, there was a lot
So,
of
yeah,
things
I-
going on. But like, what did the comp say? Did you notice we found thieves on compass on the rats?
Yes.
We did notice.
Nice.
It
A
was,
cute compass on the red.
conflicted.
We did miss CT4 in Harmless Elway though, as
Yeah.
did Crackers.
Mhm.
So that was it was.
That
You
was-
guys
yeah, the
were
race-
probably a little Usedbow was probably a little behind. And it was like, oh man, I don't know if they can win this. And then, oh no, they're probably okay. Their Jeb's getting into GT first. Oh wait, the lane is entering Castle Tower. That's a weird play. Oh, he has 4 keys. Okay, the race is over. That's
enough.
more or less the replay.
And we
Nice.
said that like I will clear Maya. We were still looking for swords, GT big.
And a pot small for you.
And I was trying to find a damn pot small somewhere. But
I hope you didn't try to find it in GT.
No,
would have been
no,
awkward.
No, I think it's in Hyrule Castle most likely.
no, it was left
It's
side
left side
swamp.
swamp.
They said.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Left side swampers. Yeah, cool. So have you picked a mode for game 2?
You will hear it in, let's say, 15 minutes. We have to talk about this real quick.
I think we can tell you what it's not gonna be.
What's it not gonna be?
Probably not gonna be duality.
Less.
Althar is so happy.
Okay, wait. We might.
Wait.
That was paid. No.
You fell for my trap, Telepa.
Although I did hear maybe that Game 2's time might be up in the air as well.
Yeah, I'm
that should
unsure about
be
this Sunday.
Sunday 2 p.m. I guess.
We'll see. I'll need to check. I might not be available.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
You're not available at rando time? Crazy.
That's great because I'm not around Sunday, so this way I can watch.
I think there's a second restream also waiting for some of us, maybe. I mean, if Mike also wants some German
I
words.
can join. I can come and listen to German. That's fine.
Yep. All right, you guys will go over there. GG's. See you in game 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
GGs.
thanks, comms and trackers.
It is. Thanks for come and track.
Thank you, friends, for the race.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
guys. It was
you.
fun.
Bye.
Yeah, all right, yeah. We won't shut anything down here, or at least let the stream go a little longer, so then these guys can have ample time on the German interview. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Game 2 is... Thanks, Will. Yeah, Game 2 TBD, mode TBD, and hope everyone will be looking forward to that. Yeah, enjoy. But in terms of the schedule, I believe there is in the Game 3 of the Open League Finals that's happening tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Probably on this on the ALTTPR League channel. Game 3, they forced it all the way to the last possible game of the entire league season. That'll be really exciting. So yeah, come back for that, and then yeah, we'll look forward to the rest of the Invitational League Finals. Will and Jaxie, thank you so much for tracking. A lot of fun, a lot of being active here in chat. Of course, Telthar, thank you. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, good luck.
times.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Good luck. Yes. Yeah. Good luck for game 2. I think you and Mike are playing, right? Is that right?
I have no idea who I'm playing with. Did they roll already?
Oh, I thought you and Mike were playing for game 2. Wasn't that right? Like, you said hello, new teammate. And I guess it'll be you and Jem for game 3 if there is a game 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't remember this happening,
Okay.
but it did seem to happen.
All right. Okay. Well, we will find out in short order when everything will be. But yeah, good luck, guys. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, have a great rest of your start of the weekend. All right. I'll catch y'all later.